Okay, so good morning. We have our green and we're going to choose our IMs, but let's do the mudra for the heart chakra, for the heart. And so we bring our index finger down to the mound of Venus right here, the thumb. And from there, we bring our middle finger and our ring finger to the top of the thumb and extend our pinky. There it is. That's the mudra for the heart. And from here, rest our hands. I'm going to go sit. Rest our hands on our lap. Taking your easy pose. And be comfortable here. Just notice what is comfort for your body. That's why it's called easy pose. So you might want to have your rear lifted. And just notice, what would you be feeling if you were free? And again, you define free. And as you begin Ujjayi breathing, soften between the eyebrows. Feel the air as it moves into the nostrils and out of the nostrils. Notice as you allow the rib cage to expand on the inhalation and contract on the exhalation. Slight constriction in the throat gives us more control over the breath. How would you feel if you were free? And let that be your I am. And if you want, find a thought that feels even better and let that be your I am. I'm going to stick with willing today. If I felt free, I'd be willing to give anything a go. And so just notice what it is for you. And as you become aware of your I am, we'll take one Om together and send our Om and send our I am out before us into our practice. The vibration of our I am. So exhaling completely. Deep breath in. Good, and from there, you can keep your eyes closed. You can allow your eyes to gently open. Find that one spot where you want your drishti, your gaze. And from here, bring your hands to your knees, or if they're comfortable staying on your uplifted on your thighs, that's fine. We're gonna come into a cat. So drop down, drop the head, push back through the scapula. That's it. Carrie, this should feel good, opening the scapula as we exhale. And then inhale and come into your cow. Good, exhale, come on back into cat. Inhale, cow. Good, another exhalation, really push back, push, 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 push. And soften the shoulders. Imagine pushing through the back wall behind you. And then again into cow. And back to center. From here, notice if you're comfortable or if you want to give yourself a little more room with your legs, whatever works for you. Bring your right hand down to the mat. If comfortable for you, you can lift the left arm. If it's not comfortable, keep it down, okay? And then come on out a little bit, and we're really just thinking about bringing our elbow down to the ground, chin stays tucked. I want the opening here on the side body. So if we can't bring the arm up, that's okay. I can on this side. Keeping the chin tucked, remembering that the neck is part of the spine. And then open the heart just a little bit here. Open. Think about bringing the top shoulder toward the back wall. Breathe into the side body. Good. Exhale. Come up slowly. Slow and steady. Let's go to the other side. So we walk out a little bit. Now here it's not as easy for me to have my elbow to the ground, so I'm going to use my block. And from here, I can't lift this arm, but I'm still opening. Feel that opening. And again, the shoulder toward the back wall. Breathing. Good, and I can come a little closer. There we go. Exhale, come up slowly. Feel your shoulders over your hips. Feel your hips sinking into the earth. Feel your head coming up toward the heavens. Drop the chin to the chest. Good, now slowly bring your chin over to the right shoulder. And back to center. Chin to the left shoulder. And back to center. Let's do that one more each side. Slow and easy, breathing through it. We're not in a hurry. What would I do if I wasn't in a hurry? I'd take my time. Good. Bring the chin back up, ear to shoulder. Oh yeah, feel that. Bring the opposite arm out and bring it around the back. There you go. Ah, feel that opening. Let it open. Soften, soften, soften. That's it. Good. Now chin back to shoulder and to the chest. Let's do the other side. Come on up. Bring the ear to the shoulder. Extend the opposite arm. If it's comfortable, bring it behind the back. If it's not, just bring it maybe a little bit behind. Yeah, notice what your body needs. And then chin to the chest or chin to shoulder. Good. And back to the center. Let's do one more cat. Hold on to the knees. Push, push, push. And count. Nice. Back to center. Okay, remember as we're going through, the shorter the lever, the less the load. The greater the lever, the larger the load. So I'm going to use my blocks as much as I remember today. As we're moving through, I'm going to use my blocks to shorten the lever for my shoulder. Okay, if you've got tight hamstrings, you might want to use your blocks. It's going to bring the ground closer to you and make it a little easier on the body. Okay, so let's come to a kneeling position. And you might want to have a block under your rear or seated on your shin or your calves. And again, moving the flesh there. And here, just let yourself feel your chin tuck into the chest and feel yourself in alignment. Go ahead and take a deep breath here. Come back to intention as you exhale. Come to tabletop. Again, this is where I'm going to use my blocks. Bring your hands down, push back, come into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, give it a little pedal out. Again, bring that chin to the chest and feel your side body helping you hold yourself here. This isn't just the mid back or the middle of the back. It's the side bodies as well. Good, so make a couple movements that feel good for you. Think about the spine opening, the synovial fluid running through the spine. Pull the pit of the belly in and up. Look to the front of your mat and bring your feet to meet your hands. Hold on to your elbow points, come into a ragdoll forward fold. As you're here, lift out of the hips and drop the head to, drop the top of the head to the mat. That's it, beautiful. Notice what you're noticing here. Notice what you're noticing and come back to your I am. Really let the top of the head come to the mat. Drop it. What would you do if you felt safe? How much more would you let go? Yeah, that's it. And move around any way that works for you, shaking your head yes or no. Good, now push down through the feet and lift up into extended mountain pose. Again, I'm just doing this with one arm, right? Tuck the chin. Bring your hands to heart center, Samastitihi. And from here, we're gonna do some rotations. So we bring the arms out and we go kidney to shoulder, kidney to shoulder. And what we're doing is we're getting this work when we do these things, it's for the ultrasonic core of the body. So we're getting our energy in alignment. And again, we're following with our head, with our shoulders, kidneys, fear, kidneys, joy, right? Shoulders, our expression of what we love in the world. It's how we hug. Do a couple more. And now slowly come to stop, slowly come to standing, and just notice how your energy feels. Just notice yourself here. Good, feel your feet on the ground, look down at your toes, lift them, spread them open, drop them down. Tuck the hips, feel your hips over your knees, over your ankles. Bring the ankles and the heels out just a bit. Feel yourself connected. Hands to heart. Deep breath. Exhale, extended mountain pose. Give yourself a little bit of a back bend, chin stays down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push down through the feet, lift up, extended mountain pose. Let's do 2 more of those. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Feel your legs turning on as you push up to lift, extended mountain pose. That's it. Yes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, give me your best half lift. Give me the half lift that you'd give me if you weren't afraid and you knew that that money was yours. Squeeze the back, squeeze it together. Yeah, think strong in the back. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Oh my God, Jenna, you've got that. Yes, Amy, you got it. I love how your head is coming forward. Yes, that's it. Carrie's got her elbows bent. That's kind of smart. You can really feel that come in. Good. Exhale, fold. Good. From here, bring your hands to the mat. Step back into a high push-up. Now you can take a high push-up. You can come to the knees. Whatever works for you. Keep the shoulders down the back. Think about the scapula going down the back. I just noticed I'm like doing this because it's easy. No. Hold myself up. I was like letting my butt come down. No. Good. Breathing here, intending. Good. From here, come down to a low push-up and then up into your cobra, your up dog, whatever works for you. Deep breath. Come into downward facing dog, either through a tabletop or tucking the toes and pushing back. Again, take care of your body. In down dog, let's move around a little bit. Again, find your drishti, find your gaze. Look to the front of the mat, bring your feet to meet your hands. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your right foot to the very far back of the mat. Push down through that back foot. Hold it here for a moment. Lift up just a little bit and feel what your left leg's doing for you here. Come up just a bit and come down, touch the ground. Ooh, I think I've got another Dr. Seuss here. Come up a bit. Come down, touch the ground. Stay out of that hip. One more. Come up a bit. Come down, touch the ground. Push down, come all the way up into warrior one. Now, is that interesting? My shoulder's not bothering me. I'm still going to take care of it. Tuck the chin. Push down through that back foot. And pretend like I'm pushing against your knee. Good. Soften the shoulders. Yes, Susan, you got it. But lift the pits. Yes. Come back to intention. Another deep breath here. Exhale, hands through heart center to either side of the left foot. Bring the right foot to meet the left. Halfway lift. Fold. Bring the left foot to the very far back of the mat. Push down through the back edge of the left foot. Push down through the right foot. Halfway up. Come on down. Stay out of that hip, right? It's muscle here. Halfway up. Come on down. Let's do it again. Halfway up. Yeah. Come on down. Deep breath. Push down through the forward foot. Come up into warrior one. Deep breath here. Exhale, hands to either side of the forward foot. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Exhale. Think about nose and knees. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. My feet are way too close for that. Good. Chair pose. Thunderbolt pose. Take care of your shoulder. Maybe you need to be here or here or here. It's whatever works for your body. Good, now notice, ooh, tuck it. I want to do this. No, tuck it. Tuck it, tuck it, tuck it. Breathing, strong. Another deep breath here. Exhale, extended mountain pose. Deep breath. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga, meet me in down dog, however you want to get there. So you can go through a high push-up. Come on down to a low push-up, up dog or tabletop, cobra, and then down dog. Again, however you want to get there. Good. From here, lift the right leg far up into the sky. Pull the pit of the belly in and up. Bring the right foot to between the hands. Push down, lift up, come into crescent lunge. Good, now if you want a little more here, come forward on that back heel. Notice what works for your body. And feel this right glute really holding you, and feel these quads stopping you. Stop me, somebody stop me. Deep breath. Exhale, come through heart center. Bring the left hand down to inside the foot. You might want to use your block for this. Deep breath, exhale, and open. Good, bring both hands down to either side. Think about a corkscrew, take a deep breath. Open a little more, do it again. Good, hands to either side of the front foot. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Halfway lift. And fold. Step back into downward facing dog, however you want to get there. Breathing, intending. Remember, we have intention here. How would you feel? How would you feel if you were free? Let yourself imagine that right now. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Pull the pit of the belly in and up. And fling it to between those hands. I have to fling it. It's not an easy thing for me. From here, push down through the left foot. Exhale, come up into crescent lunge. Now, for me, this is an easier crescent lunge for me than here. But you can be in a runner's lunge if that works for you, right? You can have the knee down. For me, this is just for some reason easier, so I should probably do it the other way. But hey, I'm free. I can do it any way I want. Deep breath. Exhale, come forward, bring the hands to the mat, have your right foot inside of the left, and open like a corkscrew. Good, think long from the top of the head to the spine, to the base of the spine. You got it, think long. Good, come forward again. We're gonna do it again. Think long, breathe into the spine. Exhale and open. Yes. If I was free. Exhale, hands to both sides of the forward foot. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Hands to heart on this one. Come back a little bit. Yeah, and do this, and now do this. Feel the difference. Do this, and do this. You know, see what that is. Push it out, squeeze it in. Good, push down through the right foot. Deep breath, bring the left leg out to the side. Woo. Bring it back in, push down through the left foot. Bring the right leg out to the side. Bring it back in. Extended mountain pose on your toes. Feel it, feel it. Feel all those stabilizer muscles coming in to help you. Exhale, bring it down all the way, peace fingers to big toes. Or pretend. Good, hold it, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Meet me in down dog. Again, however you want to get there. I'm stepping back. But again, whatever works for your body. When you find yourself in down dog, feel the side bodies really helping you. Give a little more pressure to the outside of the hand and feel that. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Tuck the head a little more. You might need to have your knees bent a little more here. It's whatever works for your body. Yes, soften. You got it, Pat. You're in down dog. It's beautiful. Yeah. Good, breathing. Notice what you're noticing here. Good, look to the front of the mat. Bring the feet to meet the hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Bring the left foot to the very far back of the mat. Push down in the right foot. Come into warrior two. Again, taking care of your shoulders. You might need to be here. You might need to be here. Maybe you can be here. I'm going to do this one. Okay, let's get rid of our cheats. Let's get rid of our cheats. So we let the back arm win a little bit. Be aware of the tailbone. Bring it toward the left heel and now toward the right knee. So good. Even on TV, that looks fabulous. Yeah, breathing. Soften the shoulders, but lift the pits. Yeah. Good, turn the front palm up toward the sky. Leave the legs right where they are. Notice how we want to get ahead of ourselves. Slowly come back into peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. I told you guys I was reading somewhere and they call this peaceful warrior, and I like it more than reverse. Now, you can bring your back hand down your leg if you choose. Good, feel that opening on the right side. Feel the contraction on the left side. But those left side muscles are having to hold you here stable. The right open. Now slowly come back to warrior, but feel what these muscles on the right have to do to get you there. Woo, feel the hips, feel everything. It is moving. Good, from here, take a deep breath, soften the shoulders, come into extended side angle right here. Open, open, open. Good, and from here, think about your right shoulder going to the back wall. What do you have for me in your hand? What's in your hand? It's a treat, I know it. It's a good treat. That hand's alive. Good thing about their top shoulder going toward the back wall. And tuck the chin. Yes, you got it. Now stay right here and bring the right hand to the waist. Oh man, feel what your front leg has to do. Bring the left hand to the waist. Come on up. Woo, good. Turn the toes in on the right foot. Woo, turn the toes out on the left. Come into warrior two. Let's go over our cheats. Back arm gets to win. Tailbone to the right heel, to the left knee. Thank you, body. Soften shoulders, lift pits. Think also here about there being room in the waist. Good. From here, turn the left palm toward the ceiling, if that's okay for you. That does not feel okay for me. As you exhale, come into peaceful warrior. Leave the legs right where they are. Bring that arm down. Come back to intention. Notice your drishti. Keep the chin tucked. And just notice how we want to rush through it, right? We want to, what's the next pose? I know what's next. No, no, no. Life, we're all ending up at the same place. The end is the same for all of us, so let's enjoy the journey. Let's be mindful. Another deep breath. Exhale, slowly come on back and extend. Hands are alive. Push down through the back foot. I just noticed I was so hanging out in my shoulder here because I didn't want to have to hold myself up. So notice for you. Notice what you're noticing, and now call yourself sweetheart. Good job, sweetheart. Good, back shoulder toward the back wall, or top shoulder toward the back wall. Another deep breath. Good, left hand to waist. Feel what you have to do there. Right hand to the waist. Slowly come on up. Woo, turn the left toes in, turn the right toes in. Come up nice and tall. As you exhale, come forward as far as you can. As far as you can. For me, I have to remember to keep a slight bend in my knees. And then bring your hands to whatever works for you. And then drop the head. And if you need a block to be touching something, again, this is so good for the central nervous system. It's good for the brain. But you want to be touching something. Good, stay out of the hips. Think about bringing your knees up towards your hips. Knees up toward the hips. Yeah, squeeze the hips. That's it. Yeah, breathing. Notice what you're noticing. What's your mind telling you? The mind tells us lots of stuff. Good, come up to a flat back. Bring your left hand in front of your face. Keep the hips level and open to the right. Again, think about that corkscrew. Good, exhale, thread the needle, bring that right hand to the left ankle, to the left calf, to the left thigh, to the left hip, whatever. But we're just getting an opening there. Feel that. Thread the needle, feel that in the shoulder. And again, if this doesn't work for you, you don't do it. You do what works. Good, bring it back to center now. Right hand under the face. Deep breath, think long, long from the tailbone to the top of the head. And open, twist open, open to the left. If you can lift your arm, go for it. I'm not going to push that. Another deep breath here. Exhale, thread the needle, bring the hand through, hold on, calf, ankle, whatever works. Feel that opening. Breathing, drop the head, come back to intention, nice, flat. I love how flat your hips are. I could put a tray of treats on it. That's it, good, come back to center. Slight bend in the knees and come on up. Feel the quads holding you there. Woo, yeah, you are up to it. Good, now heel to toe the feet together. All the way in, that's a little bit of work. From here, find your mountain pose. Be intentional. Notice if you're Notice if you're locking your knees, Elizabeth. The rest of you, that's it. Oh, I like that, Pat. Yeah, move it around a little bit. Okay. Find your drishti, find your gaze. Bring your hands to your waist. Push down through the right foot. Lift the left knee. If you want to hold on to it, fabulous. Keep it alive. If possible, bring the right arm out. Open the knee. If you want, look over the left thumb. And again, if you lose it, put your foot down. So what? The brain's going to remember how not to lose it that way again. Good, come back to center. Lift the arms, extend the leg, come into airplane. Hold that drishti, hold that gaze. Just keep focusing. Yes. Pit of the belly's in and up. Hold your gaze. Airplane. New view. Foot is either flexed or pointed. Good, now come up as one fulcrum. So don't just drop the foot, come up as one fulcrum, hands to heart. Good, shake it off. We were talking yesterday, we can just let the past go. That was done, now we're doing the other side. Shake it off. Okay, do the other side, right foot. I left for you, left foot pushing down, hands to the waist. Lift the opposite leg, foot is flexed. Hold on to the knee. Pit of the belly's in and up, be tight. We're not in a hurry to get anywhere. Open the knee, open the arm. Look over the thumb. All your stabilizer muscles helping you here. I am willing. Shoulders soft. Bring the knee back to center. Lift the arms, extend the leg. Come into airplane. Hold your focus, hold your drishti. Think strong, foot is flexed, hands are alive, fingers are reaching. Pull the shoulders down. Now when you're ready, come back as one fulcrum, one fulcrum. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's do a half moon. Susan's here, so we're gonna do half moon. Block if you choose. Left foot behind, right foot toward the front of the mat. Arms extend. Deep breath, pit of the belly's in and up. Come up on the back toes and come down. Again, a fulcrum. Staying out of that hip. If it works for you, open that back shoulder, the top shoulder toward the back wall. Yes, you got it. Wow, I saw that, you guys. That was great. Stay out of the hip. Stay out of the hip. We want to just hang in the hip. No, no. Good, heart open. We're going to do this tomorrow all in yin. We're going to do a half moon supported. It's going to be really cool. Foot is flexed. Good, come up as a fulcrum. One fulcrum, whole body. Woo, yeah. Good, shake it off. Good job, sweetheart. What would you do? What would you do if you were safe? You go for it. Let's do it. Okay, left foot toward the front of the mat, right foot back. Extend, shoulders soft, pit of the belly's in and up. We are strong. We are unafraid. We are free. We come up on the back toe. And as a fulcrum, right? Woo, one fulcrum. Come on down. And we lift. Half moon. Yes. Think about that top shoulder, scapula going toward the back wall. Hold your gaze. Tuck the chin just a bit. Pit of the belly stays in and up. Slight bend in my front knee as I stay out of my hip. And if we lose it, we put a foot or a hand down. No big. When you're ready, come on up as one fulcrum. Ooh, that is some work. Yeah, shake it off. Lovely, lovely. Okay, front of the mat. Here we go. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Meet me in downward facing dog. Again, however you want to get there. No right answer. Listening to your body, your oldest companion. Deep breath, push down through the right leg, push down through the right foot, lift the left leg, open up the hip. Now again, you can do this if you want from tabletop, right? Doesn't matter, it's whatever works for your body. I like this in tabletop, actually. I think it feels pretty good. Feel the opening in your hip. And if you want, flip it. Walk your dog. That's it. You got it. Yeah. Push down, lift up. That's it, Priscilla. Both your feet toward the door at 12 o'clock. Yes. And now think about pushing down and lifting up. You got it. You got it, Neil. Open up that hip. Yeah. Good. Exhale. Come back to tabletop. Bring the left hand down, the left knee down, and come into your version, however you want to be, in a half, oh, come on, Elizabeth. In this one. In this one. So your foot can be down, your foot can be up, right? It's however it works for you. Side plank, got it. If you want more, bring the leg forward a little bit. Reach back, hold on, get a nice opening if you want. Not a have to, nothing's a have to. That's the good thing about life. Nothing's a have to. Bring it back, exhale, tabletop and down, and excuse me, child's pose. In child's pose, feel your spine opening. If you want to get a nice stretch in the triceps, bring your elbows down, make prayer hands, and bring your hands down your back. Good, that's it. And again, it's only if you want to. How would you feel if you were free right now? Breathe in your intention. Okay, from here, meet me in down dog. Do the other side. Notice, gaze, push down through the other foot, lift, and open. Again, you can do this any way that works for you. You can be on your knees. You can be in a down dog, right? Or you can flip it and walk your dog. But no matter what, we're pushing down to lift up. Push down and lift up. Breathing. Push, push, push. Feel that opening. Exhale, come on back. Left hand, left, or other, whatever leg was up, that's now down. And we come into our side plank. And however it works for you. Right? We can be on our elbow. That's a shorter lever, right? You can be up on your hand. You can have both feet down. It's whatever works. Squeeze the glute a little bit, flex that foot. Breathing back to intention. Yeah, and notice how we want to get to the next thing. And now we do. Tabletop and child's pose. And if you want a little more here, we'll feel it in your triceps. Bring the hands to prayer and then bring them down your back. And then for me, I feel a little more here if I push down on my elbows. I feel a little more in my triceps. Back to intention. Good, hands back to the mat, downward facing dog. Look to the front of the mat, bring the feet to meet the hands. Forward fold. Push down through the feet. Feel the feet holding you here. Feel your feet under you. Exhale, extended mountain pose on your toes. Gather your intention. Gather your intention. I am willing. Gather your I am and bring it to your heart as you come down. I am. Okay, from here, you're gonna meet me on your belly, however you wanna get there. You can go through a chaturanga. You can fall on your knees and bring your legs back, whatever works for you. Just meet me on your belly. Okay. From here, let's do an Elizabeth or two. We haven't done that in a while. So elbows are under the shoulders. Think about bringing your hands and your elbows back towards you. Open the chest, open the clavicles, tuck the chin. Push down through the elbows, the hands, and the forearms, and feel what happens. Just push down and just notice. Push down and think about lifting your scapula, lifting your upper back toward the sky. From there, lift your belly. Think about lifting your belly button up toward the sky. If you want a little more, lift your hips. Keeping the toe tops down. If you want more, lift the knees. Maybe one knee, maybe the other knee, maybe both knees. Whatever works for your body. And slowly come on back down. Woo! Bend the knees, side to side. I was doing something yesterday, I can't remember what it was, and Ivan was doing the noises for me. He goes, just like you when we're doing our work, how you make those noises for us. He wasn't helping me, he was just making the noise. Let's do it again. And Elizabeth. Elbows under, deep breath, push. And feel yourself bringing your elbows toward you, lifting the chest, lifting the belly, lifting the hips. Again, if you want more, lift the knees. I'm not doing that today because of my shoulders. That's right, because of my shoulders. Lift it, push it. Squeeze it up, push it down, lift it up. And come on down. Woo! Good, side to side. Or old school windshield wipers. Okay, from here, let's go into Superman. If your shoulders can do it, or have them a cactus, that works too, either one. So Superman, legs and arms are out. That doesn't work for your shoulders, keep them somewhat bent. Take a deep breath, push down through the pelvis, push down through the hips, and lift. Lift the whole body. Think about the pinky toes going down toward the ground, and squeeze up a little more. Squeeze, 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 push and lift. Chin is tucked. We want to go like this. No, keep the chin down. Squeeze it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring it down slowly for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Give it a little movement. A little movement's good. Deep breath here. Feel it in the back. Good. Let's do it again. So Superman with arms out or cactus. Deep breath. Push down. Lift up. And come on, exhale, lift it up. Oh, I love how I saw you tuck your chin. I saw that. That was awesome. Squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Yes, and now do a couple pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1, and whoo, down we go. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's do a bow. I'm gonna do one at a time. Do what works for you. Hand in front of you if you're doing one at a time, or we do another locust, whatever works. Exhale, reach back, hold on to either the inside, the outside, or pretend like you can hold on to something. Take a deep breath, exhale, push against the hand with the top of the foot and lift. Lift, push and lift, push and lift. Breathing a little higher, push it, lift it, and let it go. Woo, nice. Let's do the other side. Or do it again, depending upon you and what you're up to, okay? Reach back, hold on to whatever you hold on to. Deep breath, exhale, push against the top of the foot, lift. For me, I lift my arm just to give it a little more, but not a have to. Push and lift, push and lift. Imagine, tuck the chin. What would you do? What would you do if you were free? And release. Woo! Side to side. Okay, take a moment, just check in with yourself. Check in with your I am. Okay, I'm willing, let's do it. We're gonna meet me on your back, however you wanna get there. I'm gonna do the old school, just turn around. But if you wanna go through a chaturanga, I say you go. All right, so we're on our back. Sorry, should have mentioned it. Block if you have it. Okay, take your block. We can either do it under the foot for our bridge pose. We can do it between our legs. Do you guys have blocks? Do people have blocks? Great, great. Neil, you got blocks? No, that was Julia, that wasn't Neil, I'm sorry. I'm like, whoa, good, Linda, nice. Okay, so put your block wherever you want it. And if you don't have a block, pretend like you're squeezing a block. Again, for me, my cheat is that I put it up here because this is gonna hold it no matter what. So I have to put it down by my knees, my block between my knees, or I'll cheat. Squeeze that block or press down. Take a deep breath, push down through the feet, lift the hips, come on up into bridge. If it feels okay for you, tuck the shoulders. For some reason, this never bothers my shoulder to tuck it. Well, that's not where the impingement is. Push down, lift up. Again, we're looking straight up as I look over. Good, if you want a little more, you can really push down through one leg and lift the other leg. Again, I like it better right there rather than a 90, but if you get cramps when you do this, it's minerals, just so you know. Push down a little more, lift a little higher, and slowly come down either as a fulcrum or one vertebrae at a time. Again, if you've got any kind of osteopenia, arthritis, you want to come down as a fulcrum. Otherwise, one vertebrae at a time is good. Okay, bring the knees into the chest, give a little side to side. And we'll do it again. Then we're going to use our block for something even more freeing. I'll use the word free. Okay, blocks where you want it, where it works for you. Deep breath. Push down through the feet, push down through the back of the head, through the shoulders. Come into bridge. And notice the difference for you. Again, if you want to lift a leg, you want to push down. Notice the difference for you if you squeeze your glutes versus letting them go. Notice where you have to hold when you squeeze versus when you let them go. I prefer the squeeze method, but again, it's all depends on you and your body. It's nice to challenge ourselves. Squeeze the block, squeeze it, squeeze it. If you don't, pretend like you are. Another deep breath here. And now slowly, slowly come down. Take your block. Well, first, yeah, bring the knees in. Let's do a little something here. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? Man. Okay, take your block, Put it between your feet. If you don't have a block, pretend like you have a block between your feet. Pretending is good, okay? From here, bring your block towards you and get your block. Bring the block down, bring it up, put it between the feet. Bring the feet and the hands down. Bring the feet and the hands up, get the block. Bring it down, bring it back up. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. And let's pulse, 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 pulse. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and open. Side to side. All right, let's do one more for the core. Take one for the core. Push the back down like you are, there's that $1,000 bill and there's a big wind. Push the back down. Oh, feel what happens right there. Your core has to turn on. Lift the feet to the sky. I'm just giving a couple of rolls because it feels good. We're not there yet, but yeah, do it if you want, right? All right, feet are flexed. Heels go up and out. So I'm not here. This is great. I love this. This is nothing. And I'm not here. I'm not lifting my butt and I'm not at 90. I'm a little out from 90. I don't know what you call that. Push the back down into the ground and push the heels toward the sky. Push, push. And I'm pushing from here. I'm pushing from my hips and my abdomen. I'm not pushing from my knees, right? I can push from my knees. No, push that back down and push, 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 and hold it, push it and hold it, push it and hold it, push it and hold it, and bring it in. Whoo, side to side. All right, happy baby, that's over. Let's go. Hold on to either the outside, the inside, the ankles, the shins, the thighs, whatever works for you. Happy baby. Oh, here comes my happy baby. I hear my doggy. Hi, Missy. Hi, Layla. Hi, happy baby. Hi. Thank you. Okay, from here, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. You can hold your feet here. You can bring them down. Or really good for the sacrum, if you have your block, if you can come into Supta Baddha Konasana here with the block under your feet, oh, you guys, this is so good for the sacrum, so good for balancing out the sacrum. And especially if you have time, which hopefully we have more of now. I think everyone's been wanting more time. It's the gift of this. And just hold it for a moment. Feel that opening. Okay. If you have a block or a pillow, you're going to want to take it and bring it over to your right side. We're going to do a twist. So right leg extended, arms out, left foot on the right knee. Soften for a moment. Take a deep breath, exhale, and drop the left knee toward the block, keeping the right shoulder down. Now, I want this to be easy. I don't want this to be intense, right? So I care more about the left shoulder being down than I do about the knee getting to the block. So lift it up as much as you need to. This shoulder's weird. So I have the block up pretty far because I don't want to have to open the shoulder too much. Maybe even cactus the arm or bring the arm in if something feels funky. I have another block. I'm going to use that for my arm. If you want a little more, I love this. Extend the leg. Straighten the leg. So we're looking over the left hand. We're reaching through over to the right. Twist. Now again, think about a corkscrew. Exhale, drop the left shoulder a little more and open to the right with the leg. Reaching and opening. Bend the knee, the top knee. Bring it back in. Drop it down. Let's do the other side. So now I have my block over on the left side, and I have my block for my shoulder here. Left leg's extended. Right foot on the left knee. Deep breath, exhale, drop to the left, look to the right. Again, caring more about the shoulder being supported on the right than what's going on the left. If you want more, extend that leg. Oh, I have a wall there, that feels great. Again, think corkscrew, deep breath. Exhale, drop the right shoulder even closer to the ground. And think about opening to the left. If possible, your gaze is over your right hand. I am willing. Deep breath. You're gonna bend the right knee and bring it in, come back. Good, from here we're gonna move into pigeon, however you want to do pigeon or good piriformis stretch. So if you have a wall and you wanna use your wall, I love that. You can come in here, you can come to a forward, or if you have a wall, I really like coming onto the wall and bringing it in, and then the farther down I bring my foot, the more I'm gonna feel it. I should be closer to the wall here to feel it, but I've got pretty open hips. My foot's staying alive, so it's however it works for you. Or if you'd like to join me in Fire Log, my personal favorite. You know this one, Priscilla? You know Fire Log? So you bring one leg in at like a 4, and then you bring the other leg over like a 4. Yeah, you might want to, you might need a little support, but if not, there you go. Yeah, beautiful. You feel that? Where do you feel that? Right here? Good. And then if you want a little more, you just think, so fulcrum, come forward. Yeah, there you go. This is my personal favorite, but look at you, Carrie. Oh, I can tell you love this. Soft shoulders. Yeah, that's it. Breathing. I am. Good. Good. Breathing. Opening the hips. I am willing. Notice what you're noticing. Notice where your mind's going. Bring it back to your intention. We get to choose our thoughts. And we know that everything before it was created was a thought. So choose the thoughts that are going to serve you. Another deep breath here. Breathe into that hip. Exhale. Come on back. However it works for you. You can go through a chaturanga if you want to move to the other side. You can bring the leg around. Okay, so if we're in a Fire Log, again, 90 degrees. If that hurts, you can bring it in a little more. The other foot, 90 degrees. And the foot's over, just a little over there. Yeah, I like to bring it here because it's easier, right? That's my easy pose, so I bring it over, yeah. And sometimes that really hurts my, my femur, so I put something under the ankle so that it doesn't hurt. Okay, from here, we come forward. Again, just noticing what you're noticing. And an ache is, okay, an ache is movement, an ache is opening, right? But an ouch, oh no. No, we don't. We do not abide with an ouch. Shoulders are soft. Scapula moving down the back. Yeah, we got this. Again, coming back to intention. Breathe into the hip. I am willing. Good, bringing it back up. Thank you, body. Okay, meet me seated, however you want to get there. You can go through a chaturanga, you can bring your legs out, give them a shake. If this is too much, right, if you've got tight hamstrings, sit on something. Sit on a pillow, sit on a block, or bring something under. Bring something under your hamstrings, right? Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Toes are towards you, and now we're going to open the legs. Open the legs, toes towards you and toward the back wall, okay? Now notice here, if it's owie on you, you might want to do something like this. So if it's too much, bring the legs in. That's it's fine, right? Okay, move that flesh, lift the flesh. I just love that. Really, all that teacher had was flesh. I'm calling it something else on me, but anyway, here we are, tall. Now as one fulcrum, walk forward, keep the chin tucked. We always want to do this, right? No, keep the chin tucked and just come forward. Notice what you're noticing. Go ahead and think about the head coming toward the front of the room. Again, remember, flexibility is mostly genetic. So you're going to where it works for you, right? My flexibility isn't yours, yours isn't mine. I love how you guys are all keeping your back nice and flat. Even here, think about bringing the shoulders back a little bit, maybe even behind, maybe even bringing the hands behind the thighs and noticing that. And that'll get us just a little more honest in our forward fold here. Good. Another breath here. Send it where you need to send it. And come back up again as a fulcrum. Good. Bring your right leg out. Bring your left foot over the thigh. Again, wherever it works for you. If your knees are funky, bring it maybe even down here, right? But if your knee's okay, you can bring it up. Again, we're staying nice and alive. Bring your right hand over the knee. Other arm comes behind you. Come tall. Think corkscrew. Take a deep breath. Elongate and twist. Now think about bringing this hand, your back hand, around, maybe pretending like you could touch your heel. Take another deep breath here. Elongate. Exhale, twist a little more. Bring that back shoulder toward the back wall. Tuck the chin. Oh, that's pretty. That's beautiful. Oh, tell yourself something nice right now, because this is really lovely. Good job, sweetheart. And slowly come forward. Bring it out. Yeah, let's do the other side. Extending the other leg in, again, wherever it works for you. You might want to be on a block, however it goes. We're staying alive. Deep breath. One arm comes up and over, other arm comes back. Exhale and twist. Keep the feet alive. Nice and tall. Another deep breath, extend. Think this beautiful cord lifting you up toward the heavens. Exhale and again twist. Think about the shoulder coming back. Look toward the back of the room. Chin is tucked. Pit of the belly's in and up. Let's do one more. We can wring a little more out of this one. Deep breath. Exhale, ring it, ring it, ring it. Oh, yeah. I'm doing sound effects for you. Good, and come on back. Take a moment, just notice how that feels in your body, having opened up like that. Nice. Yeah. Okay, let's bring the legs out, give a little shake. Everything shakes. Oh, good. Last one of this series. Last one. Toes toward the sky and you. Lift up if it's okay for your arms. Pit of the belly's in and up. Come forward as a fulcrum. Keep the chin tucked. We're a fulcrum here. Now notice what we want to do. We just want to go all the way. No. We're holding it. We're holding it. And now fold. Isn't it funny how we just want to rush through? I think part of that has to do with, kidney anxiety, right? Let's get to what's next. I've been walking up to Skycrest, up that big hill at the end of Summerfield and going around. Reminds me of when I lived at, growing up in the city, coming home from St. Emilius on Manor Drive, these huge hills. And because what's going on with my hip, listen to me with my stuff, I can't just cruise up the hill like I used to, I have to take it easy or the bone on bone hurts. So I'm just having to take my time. And it's pretty amazing when I get there how much more I enjoy it because I took my time. Good. Think about nose and knees and toes in this pose. Slowly bring it back up. Notice what you're noticing. Shake the feet, shake the legs. Do a couple windshield wipers here from the hip, not from the ankle, from the hip. Big difference. Yeah. Nice job, sweethearts. Let's come into my personal favorite, waterfall. Again, you want or you can have legs up the wall. Oh, that's really my favorite, but getting there is such not a good look on me. We'll do that tomorrow. Get your block, bring it under your sacrum. Sacrum, not back, sacrum. And bring your legs up. Move any way that you want to. Maybe a little shake here, a couple rolls of the ankle. Ooh, yeah. But get cozy. Get cozy and just let yourself sink into it. That's it. And what would it take to allow the block to support you even more? Let your weight sink in. Yeah. And as you soften the arches of your feet, just soften. That's it. And imagine a loving presence standing in front of you and just pouring this beautiful light into your feet. This healing, joyful light, expanding, moving, flowing through the tops of your feet, the bottoms of your feet. This light just going wherever in your body you want this vibration of love and ease. And imagine that this mist, this light, this liquid light that's flowing into you is your favorite scent and color. Softening, flowing in through the bottom of your feet and then fountaining out the top of your head, surrounding you in a beautiful globe of light. So safe. How would you feel if you were free? How would you feel if you were safe? Let yourself go deeper into that. From here, letting yourself come into Shavasana. If you want to stay here, that's fine. If you want to bring your legs back down and just open up, Shavasana. Letting your Feet splay open, your arms, palms to the sky, softening, releasing. And imagine that you're continuing to breathe in this mist, your favorite color, healing scent and color, and letting it inform every cell in your body as it moves into your lungs. As the blood comes through the lungs to become oxygenated, it gets in tune with this beautiful color and vibration and allows it to flow to every cell in your body. I am. And letting yourself notice your sweet heart. And notice that even though we're not in the room together, we're all breathing together. We're all intending together. And so just imagining this beautiful golden thread that connects each and every one of us like a web. Beautiful golden web that connects us all. And flows out from each of us to all of those with whom we're connected. Sending this intention, sending this light. And noticing this same beautiful web of light, connection, forming a blanket around the earth. And knowing that when we chant Om together today, we're going to be sending this intention, we're going to be sending this light out before us, sending it out into the rest of our day. And so in a moment, as I ring the bell, just noticing as this vibration flows to you, through you, forming a globe around you. Begin to move your body, moving your body in any way that works for you. As you come to a comfortable seated position. And with your hands, your heart, thumbs at heart center, coming back to your intention. And knowing that as we chant Om together 3 times, we're sending this intention out into the rest of our day. Try and unmute us all first. So exhaling completely. Deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead center. May we all be free in our hearts, in our minds, in the world. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.
Namaste.